Get out of here, fly. I'll go to my fly control rep and ask him about that. First drought we've experienced in my neck of the woods in 10 years. We've went well over a month without rain, and it's been a heat index of well over 100 each day. And it's hotter than a hoochie coochie. It's hot enough to make the devil sweat. It's a day hot enough to make the devil sigh. It's hotter than Alabama fans after that national championship loss. It's hotter than Shania Twain in a crop top. I'm starting to get the question from a lot of people. Micah, what can we do to extend our forages? And my first question to them is, do you even have forages? Your cattle won't be the only thing thanking you this time of year if you'll feed some hay. Your pastures will too. Think of your pastures like a gigantic solar panel. The more leaf area that you have out there, the more of the sun's energy that you can capture, which puts it to more growth whenever you do get those much needed rainfalls in your area. Now, if your pastures are like these, not much solar panel out there. Now, this is more like it. During drought situations, you're much better off to pull cattle off a little bit early from pastures and start feeding hay. Then you've got all this solar panel left that whenever the rains come and the sun comes back out, you can capture all that energy from the sun and it puts it right back into growth. And you'll be weeks ahead of your neighbors on pasture regrowth. And as we all know, hay generally is not enough to fill that nutritional gap. So we got to have something in there to do that for us. And that's whenever I point people toward our AccuRation high-fat tubs. These tubs have this nifty little fat nugget dispersed all throughout it. It's a 25% protein, 10% fat. Energy is typically your limiting factor on your forages, especially your stored and harvested forages like your hay, which you need to be feeding right now because I know you ain't got no pasture. That was the stupidest idea I ever had. Our Purina high-fat tubs promote snack eating. It's got intake modifying technology built right into these puppies. They're not going to eat a whole lot of it at one time. They're going to take smaller meals more often throughout the day, keeping that room and pH more balanced, which gets more forage in your animals and keeps that body condition up where you want it at and not letting them slip throughout the summer. The other tub that I like to use this time of year is our Wind and Rain mineral tub. Sometimes during the summer, our mineral intakes can slide off just a little bit. Mineral tubs help alleviate that. Plus, it's got Alticid and Availafor built right into them, so you know that you're getting what your cattle need when they need it. So yeah, I know it's summer, but don't be afraid to put out hay this time of year, guys. Your cattle need it. They'll pay you back for it in the long run, I promise you. It's not a bad thing to have to put out hay right now, other than, okay, it is a bad thing. We're not getting any rain. But don't be afraid to feed hay. It looks like I need to put out some more. So yeah, I guess that's about it. We talked a lot about energy. We talked about your cattle's energy requirements and filling that gap with your forages through our AccuRation high-fat tubs, and also your pasture's energy requirements from the sun. Don't be afraid to leave a little extra pasture out there. Pull those cattle off, go ahead and feed a little hay. You'll be weeks ahead of your neighbors in the long run whenever that rain comes and the sun comes back out and they start growing again. I'm so happy to see this rain. As soon as I get done with my video, the heavens opened up. Thank you, Lord.